Okay, a couple of comments on hate mail. I've been getting a lot of that, which is fine. I mean, I can't say I enjoy getting it, but I don't care much either. I mean, unless you're irritating somebody, you're probably doing something wrong, especially if you want to make a difference, because of how screwed up the world is and how screwed up a lot of the people's thinking is. You're bound to irritate some people to no end if you're going to do anything meaningful. So just the fact itself that people write me hate mail is not a problem. But some of the ridiculous crap that those people write, I mean, one of those guys accused me of lying when I said that I was from Russia. It was like, what? There's no way you're Russian. Well, I'll take that as a compliment to my accent, but what do I have to do to prove to you, moron, that I am from Russia? Recite Pushkin for you? Lermontov? Come on. Gee. What else? A lot of people have called me gay. And I suppose that's supposed to be an insult. Presumably from the people who are for gays. So how can you be for gay and then treat gay as an insult? I don't get that. And that was because of my position on gay marriage, which is essentially that gay marriage is a non-libertarian position, because it assumes, an imposition of a certain interpretation or idea on people, on other people, even if they don't like it. Anyway, you can refer to my gay marriage video for that. So, what else have people called me? Oh, a lot of people have wished for me to die. And I guess, what are you going to do? They did say it. Anyway, that's not important. Now, a little comment about banning or blocking people. I do block people from this channel. The reason is very simple. Like every one of you, I assume, I hate spam. Spam means an interruption. I work a lot with email. Email is one of my primary work tools. And when I get unsolicited and irrelevant communication, it interrupts my workflow, and it takes away from my time and my productivity. So I hate it. And when I get a spam message, I mark it as spam to prevent the same sender from spamming me in the future. The same applies to people who leave comments on this channel. Now, if I make a judgment that a person who posted a comment that they are not interesting to me, that I do not want to communicate with them, to hear from them again, it's essentially treating their comments as spam. Because you see, the way it's set up for me, every time somebody posts a comment on my channel to one of my videos, I get an email, and I have to respond to this email because it might be something interesting. I don't want to turn this feature off, the notification, because I have no time to go back to all my videos and check out the comments manually. That would be insanity. And I do not want to miss, comments that might be interesting. In fact, I've met some interesting people on YouTube through those comments, and I've been exposed to very interesting ideas and have learned a lot from others. And so, no, I'm not turning that feature off. But I do not want to be unnecessarily interrupted by people who have nothing interesting to say. So I treat them as spam. Now, for those morons that confuse that issue with the issue of freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. And if you're referring to the U.S. Constitution specifically, freedom of speech is a limit on the power of government to abridge free speech. And free speech does not mean a free soapbox. Think about this. There's a newspaper that writes an article. You don't like the article. You write a letter to the editor. Now, are you going to insist that that letter be published? In other words, just because they have a newspaper, are they obligated to give you a platform and to publish you in that newspaper if you want to write something for that newspaper? Of course not. It's their newspaper. It would be absurdity, a complete absurdity to imagine a situation where every single outlet is obligated to publish every single applicant. All right? So, just as somebody comes into your house and starts saying things to you that you don't want to hear, you ask them to leave, and if they don't leave, you call the police and have them removed because it's your house. So, by the same token, this channel is it's not my house. I'm renting it from YouTube, the price of 0. And the fact that YouTube gives you this functionality to block people from commenting on your channel implies, at least my understanding, that YouTube wants you to have that power to turn off unwanted commenters, to block them from posting content on your channel. Now, mind you, nothing and nobody is stopping people from posting on their channel. It's theirs. They can make videos, they can post comments on their own channel, whatever they want. They can, hey, they don't even have to stay on YouTube. They can open up a blog, launch their own website, whatever. The only thing I'm doing is I'm stopping them from posting on my channel because, like I explained to you just a minute ago, I don't want to be interrupted by emails notifying me about another moron that's posted another insult on my site. I mean, I don't mind insults as much as I actually, mind the actual interruptions. So that's that. Okay, back soon with a couple videos.